Hey, how you doing? This is Spirit Journey, and this is actually my fifth video. But the two prior ones, they're having problems uploading. So hopefully, I'll resolve what the problem is so that I could upload it and share it to YouTube. Today's topic, I want to talk about actually the pineal gland. I was listening to some videos online, and the subject of the pineal gland, it was triggering something in me, a thought. You know, as we know, they say the pineal gland is the gland that is the window to your soul. It connects the unseen with our physical reality. And when I was contemplating on that, I started thinking, our whole body is a receptor actually. But, the master receptor is our brain. The brain translates everything, what's going on with our body, the ability to touch, the receptors in the hand. It travels up the arm, it goes into your brain. Same thing as smell, taste, and vision, you know. So thinking that our whole body is a receptor. So why are we built this way? Why are we built to translate something from A all the way to Z, and then we're in the middle. We act as a mediary between, you see, like two realities. Like with vision. What we see is something that's not, we actually seeing it within our head, you know. It's right up, and then when it gets through the lens of the eye, it paints an image, so to speak, on the retina. And then the brain takes that reverse image and reverses it again, so it's right up, the way how it is in the physical realm. But each of these processes are steps, and it's all about receptor. And I start to wonder, well, if we have something in a zone A, so to speak, this is one reality, one energy, one plane, whatever what you want to call it, and then this physical realm. So I'm wondering, it sounds very odd, but I'm wondering whether we as humans and even animals, whether we're here on this planet because we're the eyes, arm, and hands of something that's remote. You know what I'm getting at? That there is another plane, another reality or parallel universe, whatever what you want to call it. It seems like something is being done over here because it wants something done here. And we're here to facilitate that. So I wonder, what is this thing that's in position A? Is this position A who formed us, who made us? And why can't they just, come over here and do whatever? Why do they need an intermediary? And then I was listening to something about the sleep, when we sleep. He said like that sleep is that we're like, I think they said we're 3/4 from death or something like that. And our mind, or what we perceive as our mind, it's not with us when we sleep. Our body is dormant, you know. It seems like that the things in position A know this. And so it presented to us this ability to sleep at night. Usually we sleep at night. Everything gets dormant at night, you know? And like a computer, like I'm talking on a computer right now. And even computers get dormant when they're not working. Like let's say you turn it on, you're working on something. It has built in it, unless you change the configuration of the computer, it goes dormant. It goes to sleep. And then when you tap on the key a few times, it wakes up. So same as us, like with information. Like we're at the keyboards and we type in information. So we're putting in information like a receptor, like the eyes. It's taking in information. We're putting in information, but it's the computer that's taking in information. And then once it gets that information, whether you're typing a letter or uploading a video, whatever, it then takes that information that was put into that computer and it goes somewhere else. So I'm thinking, when we sleep, like before we go to sleep, we have all this stimulus, all this stuff coming into us. People that talk to us, we eat, we do all this stuff, and then we have to rest. And all that information is downloaded, or maybe it's uploaded, in this case, it's uploaded somewhere else. Okay? What is it? What's being done once it gets uploaded? Who's uploading it? Why? What's being uploaded? Because it's we're like as above, as below. And what we experience here, what we see out there in nature, it's just repeating itself, You see how nature, that's what I'm getting at. You see how nature works. Nature is always, it's repeating itself over and over again. It's a cycle. And our everyday life is somewhat like a cycle itself. We get up, we do stuff, certain basic things we have to do. We have to maintain our body. We have to wash it, brush our teeth, groom ourselves. We have to eat, drink water. That's the basic. And then everything after that, I think that's the real point of why we're here. We're here, we are bringing in stuff, because at nighttime, that's when it's uploaded, all that information somewhere else. And I think that is very profound, if that's what's happening, People say that there are parallel universes. We go through all this process. And the process is for a reason. Everything that you see is not just because it's just nothing else to do. Everything is a process. And for something or someone else. So with this spirit journey, I want to discover what this other thing is for. We have this pineal gland, as I mentioned, and this pineal gland bridges communication from what we do not see, and I believe it might be actually directing our behavior. It regulates our hormonal system, I believe, also. So it is directing us. It's like a remote control. This pineal gland. It's a remote control for someone else. If someone else up there in position A has the remote and it's communicating here and has us do stuff, and then when it's time to go to bed, all that information is uploaded somewhere else. Is our mind going to this other zone, this position A? Is that what's happening? Is what's going on? These are just food for thought. that the world is it's more than what you see, and it's a world that's constantly moving and changing. So I just would like to share this with you as part of my spirit journey on why we're here in this world and what's really going on. So, you take care out there and enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.